Hiya to the tribe. Hiya to the tribe. We live and we thrive. I was listening to his brother. I didn't listen very long because it amazed me how ignorant this generation has become. At least this person, maybe not everyone. I won't blame the whole generation on what he said. Pardon me. He said that we have to remember that our elders, and this is a brother born in the 70s. This is a brother who missed the civil rights era, missed the revolution. We before we call ourselves black, when we had everything we needed in our communities, had our own neighborhoods. We had love, man. We had love. Women respected the men. Yes, y'all, sisters used to respect us. You wouldn't dare walk around us without speaking. You wouldn't dare do some things I see you doing now, wearing blonde wigs. That was a sign of a streetwalker. And it was loud, anything loud said she was available. Bright red lipstick, bright shiny clothes, short clothes. All this was deviation from the norm back in my day in the 60s. Now it's the norm. Yeah, y'all missed it. So we didn't miss anything. I mean, y'all haven't got, don't come across, bruh, like because there was no internet, the others suffered, or y'all got more than we have. No, y'all don't have jack. This generation don't have no sense of identity, no sense of community. You're dumber. You're dumbed down by the school system. You don't even think about revolution now. The meaning you don't know who you are. You think you're gonna fit into America. You think America has accepted you now. And I don't know how you can get that thought. When the men, so-called black man, has just about abandoned his women, and the women saying, well, we're going to do the same. And then you got this gender identity crisis. It's a crisis. When you have children choosing another gender, that's a crisis. We didn't have that. It was where it was supposed to be, an anomaly. Yes, and we had strong families then before this gender identity came. You see what the gender thing did? It destroyed the family, putting families against each other over who you call yourself. I never speak to you again because you gay. You see, we didn't have all that stuff. I'm not saying we didn't have people who was homo and lesbo, but it wasn't public. It was private, where it belongs. That don't belong in the public because you're not trying to teach children how to do that. But this generation is. So now, brother, y'all have devolved. Y'all have not evolved. Don't look at us in pity, say we didn't have. We had more than you can dream of. And because you grew up being deprived of everything, you don't know what it felt like. You have no idea what it feels like to grow up in your own community. Never seen a police in our community growing up. Never seen poverty or homelessness in our community growing up. The only homeless we saw was dogs. Yeah, dogs would adopt a family. You wouldn't go as a family and adopt a dog. What the hell wrong with you? So I just want to make that clear. The ones who was in the 60s and before, we had it. We had it all. Y'all don't have it. And you don't even know you don't have it because you never had it. You was born without it. And things hasn't gotten better for you. It's gotten worse because you don't even know you enslaved. We are strongly about knowing who we are, and this is our home, and that we need our own. We need our own. That's the main thing. All the teacher was teaching back then. We need our own. What are they teaching now? They're not teaching that. They're not practicing. If they're teaching it, they're not practicing. What movement is talking about building your own communities? Well, Farrakhan may talk about it, but I don't see him doing anything. So, tribe, I just want to give you a wake-up call that we elders don't pity us because we have more than you have. You do not have more than we have. The internet is a source of destruction. What good has it done? Okay, I give you it as good. God calls you to do your research and verify things much more for the studious people. But it's also caused divisions. People losing their life over comments somebody made on the internet. Lies being spread. The whole history being changed on the internet as you speak. Books being destroyed because they got the internet. Get your books. Get the books. Get the most oldest ones you can for the next generation because they're trying to take the books away. See, we oral tradition people. But now the history been so changed and messed up and hidden that you don't even know the oral history. Well, old school like me, I know a lot of oral history. But where's the children who want to listen to it? They don't want to hear that old stuff. So they don't have nothing to teach their children. So I beg your pardon. You have young generation X or whatever you are. Z, you have not evolved from what we had in the 60s. We was fighting for us as a people. Now you fighting and killing each other. And it pains me when I look at you trying to blend in with, yeah, the man who killed your great-great-grandfather. I mean, the enemy is an enemy. I can't sugarcoat this. Any of my grandparents is an enemy of me. God can forgive him. Only God can forgive. So, hey, that's the truth, Ruth. So do your research, learn your real history. It's hidden. Or get courage and talk to me. I'll tell you all I know. How you to the tribe. Just had to share that with the family. And the main thing is that don't think that the old school, the elders, was disadvantaged. No, we had everything we needed as a community. That's when the sellout began. So yeah, you can blame the old school for the sellouts because we had the community. And they sold it out for civil rights, gave up human rights for civil rights. And then Malcolm said, we got to get it back. We already had it. Somebody told you that you'd be happier living around white people, marrying them, going to school with them. That's been your curse because you act just like them. It's sick. It's sick. It's sick. Well, I don't see nobody want to come in and talk, so we're going to give it up for right now. How you to the tribe. We live and we thrive.